Legend Total War here, and today we've got a very special rating your Doomstack video. Okoii has sent me in his Rakath's Scourgerunner Chariot Doomstack army, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So we've got Rakath with 18 regular Scourgerunner Chariots and the Ravagers of Rakath. We're going up against Tyrion, and he's got the settlement garrison at Lothern and a little bit extra over here, so about 2 full stacks that we're dealing with. If we auto-resolve this, we win, but our army gets really badly damaged. Now, if you haven't seen Okoi's video, where basically what he does is just makes sort of meme stacks, and they're just funny videos, I'll leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment down below, so you can go and check that out if you want to have a quick laugh. His videos are only about 3 minutes long, but highly recommend his content. Anyway, he's been kind enough to send me his save file, and let's test it out. And let's see if it's actually any good. Now, the first thing about this, and it would make it less of a meme, is that it does need a wizard. So having a flying wizard with... which Law of Magic would be best for this? So I'd still recommend fire, but buff magic could be useful as well. Yeah, fire magic would still be best, because it's still got that extra missile damage one. That'd be useful for them. But also, just getting rid of lots of infantry with Flamestorm is really good, and they can keep up with it. The best thing about Rakath's Scourgerunner Chariot stack is because he's got the suppressed shot on these guys. Normally fast units that would usually be able to catch up to the Scourgerunner Chariots now won't be able to. So even if, like, Phoenixes were charging after you, as long as you got one shot off on it, you'd actually end up being faster than them, because the speed on these guys being 93, that's pretty good. And also, this is fairly early on in the campaign, so I imagine you can still get a few more buffs for this army. Anyway, let's see how it performs. How are we going to go about this? So reinforcements are coming from behind us. I'm just going to go straight at Tyrion's army. First thing we want to do is... Actually, you know what? Let's try to get rid of these cavalry first, so... Let's stay out of range of his archers. Wait for his cavalry to come charging at us. There's also a really small map, which gives us a big disadvantage. The bigger the map, the better for fast units. This is one of the reasons why cavalry don't normally do very well in Warhammer 2, is because you just then get too cramped. The maps are too small, most of the time. This is one of the smallest maps there is. It's very tiny. Not the smallest, though. But yeah, the bigger the map, the more maneuverability you have, the bigger your advantage. So yeah, if we can take out Tyrion early as well, that'd be really good. But yeah, take out the fast units. Because the Scourgerunner Chariots, their benefit is that they are anti-large and anti-infantry. So use their missile units first, which are anti-large. When you run out of ammo, charge into the remaining infantry. No sense in using your ammunition on the infantry and then go into melee with their cavalry. That doesn't make any sense at all. And that's not using the Doomstack correctly. But yeah, as far as chariots go, these are very fast. Also, it's on large unit scale, and it is on very hard battle difficulty, although Okoii doesn't normally play on that difficulty. Okay, looks like there might be some Shadow Warriors there, which are definitely a problem. I don't want to go into melee with them just yet, but if we can get rid of them, that's really important, because they can do a lot of damage to us. The biggest concern for us in this battle here is their archers. But we do have a decent amount of range on these guys, that's for sure. Okay, there's an Eagle Claw Bolt Throw over there, that's got to go. And it's isolated, so that'll be easy to get to. So start swinging around to get over there. Tyrion's hanging back still. Got plenty of ammo, and haven't taken much damage yet. But the closer we get to their archers, the more damage we'll take. Also, with this army here, it doesn't really matter what unit scale you play on, because even if you go up against single entities, you're still doing just as much damage to them on pretty much any unit scale. So it doesn't matter if you're playing on ultra, normal, small, whatever, it'll more or less perform the same. But the more single entities you're going up against, especially if it's something like a Necrofex Colossus, it will perform slightly worse. Just because single entities that can fire will do a ton of damage to you if you've only got one chariot. So steam tanks or Necrofex Colossus or Stegodons, those are the biggest things you have to worry about. Okay, that's actually 2 Eagle Claw bolt throwers. That's it. See, bringing their speed down to 50. They just can't catch us. Okay, now these ones here, no more firing. Because we don't want to shoot our own troops. And they do have a tendency of doing that, so... If you're about to go into melee, and you've still got ammo, my advice is turn fire off.
Yes, indeed. It must be. Without question.
That's it, just get rid of them. Make sure they've all got fire at will off, because you can do tons of damage to their own units if you're not careful there.
Without question. Calm. Chariot. Faster. Faster.
That's it, just get these guys off. Okay, good. All their Eagle Claw bolt throwers are done. Get out of their way. Because if I put them on fire at will right now, what that'll do is they'll start shooting at that, and they're too clumped together. You gotta keep them fairly spaced out, or else they will shoot each other. Friendly fire detection is not as bad as Total Rotilla, but it still can be a problem. So it's really important, don't get into a blob. Until, you know, don't get into a blob and shoot. Get into a blob when it's time to go into melee, which is not right now. So we don't really need any of Rakat's abilities right now. That's not going to help us at all. Nope, get around over this way. Okay, these ones here can fire at will. This one's catching up to us. Still not that much damage. No kills done on us yet. And we have taken out 300 of their troops. But we're focusing on their lower entity numbers, but more dangerous troops. Okay, we should be okay to fire at will there. And it's really important that we take out Tyrion with the ammo. We don't want to go into melee with him. He'll absolutely wreck us. But if we can shoot him, we'll absolutely wreck him. Where is he? He's there somewhere. I just don't see him. Okay, there he is. The more of their units we take out, the better. It'll make it a lot easier to maneuver around them. Because all they have to do is go wide, and then we just have to go longer to go around them. Which is the problem. Yeah, it takes out the single entities really quickly. A lot of the chariots in this game are quite shit, but when they introduced the Scourgerunner chariot, I was like, ooh, this is pretty good. Biggest problem being they're not good in sieges. You know, walls kind of make these guys hard to use. Best thing I can do is try to dodge those shots as best I can by moving erratically. Okay, most of their cavalry's gone now. And we've still got about half of our ammo. Bouncer power's not too bad. A little bit micro-intensive, but that's okay. It's only a little bit, it's not that hard. It's only one unit type, which makes it pretty easy to make the decisions. You still just need to make quick decisions, that's all. But they're easy decisions to make. See, when you've got like 50, like what, 2 of each unit that you can possibly recruit, the problem with those units is that you have to make quick decisions, but you also have to make wise decisions, sometimes difficult decisions, and so it's difficult to make difficult decisions quickly. Which is why balanced armies are they're more difficult to use. Against the AI, not necessarily in multiplayer. Okay. I'm using up a bit too much ammo, so I'm going to stop firing at will, because we need to be taking out Tyrion. He's coming in. Okay, here he comes, here he comes. This is what we're looking for. Alright, resume firing, get in a little bit closer. We've got to make sure we actually get at him. Give him something to aim for. dodged us there. But he's coming in for the charge now. This is what we wanted. Get him away from the infantry. Yeah, massive amounts of damage. Good stuff. But I am running out of ammo.
We are ready. Rakar. Slay them. Yes. Merciless warriors. Chariot.
Okay, these ones here run out of ammo. They should stay out of it. Okay, them sending these guys in here is a little bit of a pain because we can't just fire at will at them now.
Moving out. Prepare yourselves.
Because it always fires at the closest unit, not necessarily the most valuable. Come on, shoot it. Get back. Those archers are going to shred us.
Here. On to slaughter.
Now that we're starting to run low on ammo, our... Okay, here he comes, here he comes.
Making ground. Kill every.
Our balance of power is starting to slip away a bit. We've almost gotten rid of Tyrion. He's probably going to pop down the Heart of Avalon any moment now.
Chariots. Advance through key.
Yep, there it is. Oh wow, that gives him so much extra health on this unit scale.
To destruction. Rakar.
Yeah, smaller the unit scale, the more of an impact the Heart of Avalon has. Come on, we gotta get rid of him. We're not done with him yet. He's gotta go.
Taking flight.
Somebody just escort him off the battlefield.
Ready to rule.
Everyone else go around the other way. Just make sure he stays routing.
Orders understood. Rakar triumph. Beast Lord.
Yep, drive him into the water, that's fine. Just get him off the battlefield, one way or another. And he's done. Okay, now we just gotta get out of here. Recollect ourselves, use up the last little bit of ammo. And then we charge in, which will require cycle charging, that's fine. Still in really good fatigue. It seems like Rakarth Ravagers are actually quite tired, where everyone else is fresh. Same thing with Rakarth. Okay. We've got a few units left with ammo. Everybody else just come over here and have a little rest. Alright, there's pretty much just infantry left. We haven't taken any casualties yet, but if we go charging in there, we definitely will. That's it, get the shitty magic out of the way. That's not really going to do much to us.
Making ground.
Just thin them out as much as possible, and then we go charging in.
Onwards to murder.
Wasting their ammo would probably be a silly idea. They'll end up doing too much damage to us. Alright, I think what we need to do here is have a bunch of them come around this way, try to split up their forces. Because if we attack them head on, even though we've got anti-infantry, we're just going to take a lot of damage. So what we want to do is split them up into two groups. And just make it a little bit easier for us to just pound a few of them, but just like break them straight away. See these stragglers over here. Alright. It's okay. Yeah, this is a really small map. See, they only need to stay within this area here to basically be able to shoot us, because they're such long range. It's a really tiny map for us. Alright, come on, move.
Forward. Carnage awaits. Onwards to murder. Advancing.
Okay, now we're completely out of ammo. These guys come over here, take out those Swordmasters of Hoeth. And the charge does a ton of damage. What's their charge bonus? 52, it's pretty good.
Dealers in death.
Would have been better if we had killed Tyrion, because that way they'd have a leadership debuff, but oh well. Didn't have enough ammo.
The merciless host. Moving. On to slaughter. To destruction.
Okay. Stay out of range of those bloody Shadow Warriors. They just do too much damage.
Die, weaklings!
I can't just go charge again there, everyone else will shred me. At least if we stay at their maximum distance, they've got a very low chance of actually hitting us.
Beast Master! Rakar! Behold me!
Oh, that could have been useful earlier. I didn't realize I had that. It's okay, it's not essential. That's it, and just get a couple of easy wins for us until we can get into the middle bounce of power. That's it. And with every unit we take out, especially their archer units, it'll get easier and easier to maneuver around them. Actually, you stay with them. Just send a small group away, get a small detachment to come chase after them, and then we send these guys in to give them some backup. That's it. Just divide and conquer. We've got the speed advantage. They've got the range advantage. We have to make sure that they don't get a chance to use it. Yep, that's it. Okay, these are nice and isolated. A few good archer units in there as well. Yes. Freaking guys can't even get close to them.
Cold-blooded killers! Seeking! I will go! Going?
Alright, that's good. Alright, we'll absolutely smash them.
Chariot! It is done.
And there was some Shadow Warriors in here. Good, because I want my revenge on them.
Rakar! Attack! At once! Lord of all beasts! Die, Drakira! Prepare yourselves, beasts!
And just try to maximize our charge penalties on them. Try to get them to break.
Vengeance!
Good.
Retribution!
Before they get here. Good, bounce power's improved a fair bit. Make sure we try to wipe them out as much as possible. So far, no casualties. Okay, let's do that again. Works so well, why... Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Okay, so let them have a bit of a rest. And as they said, another few guys over here, we just do the same thing. Now, what would you do if you were in their position, up against this kind of tactic? You really have to keep your troops together, but maybe go wide. But I don't know, maybe that wouldn't work either. But doing this is a really stupid idea. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to get these guys over here. So they're going to have to deal with this themselves. There's only 3 units here. So we should be fine. And all these guys here are fresh. And they're sending one of the white lines back anyway. Okay, here we go. And some more Shadow Warriors. Good. Good to get rid of them. Oh god, this guy here is really close to getting a casualty or two.
Terror and death.
White line's coming back, but they're too far away now to get to him. And it's good that we're taking out just a few of their archer units at a time. If we had just charged right into the front of them, we might have been able to win, but we definitely would take a lot of casualties. And I think we should try to use these guys to the best of their abilities. Since we've got this advantage, we should make use of it.
Chariots! Death is coming! Make the flee! Merciless warriors! The car! No mercy! Blood for Cain! We are predators! All! The car!
Alright, good. That's actually too many.
Oh, baby! Advancing!
Oh, I'll never make it through there. Alright, just stay together then.
The car!
Alright, the bouncer power is even now, so we certainly can just charge in there. We shouldn't do that. We should just keep doing this because it works really well. But we should be able to just charge in there and beat them. Since they've lost so much bouncer power, we probably don't need to do that much damage to cause the army losses. So I'll just go into a control group, wait until we've regenerated our fatigue. Oh, what's this? How dare you? And we're going to go charge in there and finish the battle. Try to dodge as best we can so we don't take too much damage.
Oh, baby!
Maybe avoid the center there. Oh my god, this one here is nearly taking the casualties. Get it out. Yeah, the front was probably the worst place to go. So that one's done for the battle. It can go. Still no casualties yet.
Chariots! The car! Kill them! Massacre
Those
them!
fuckers from shooting us.
Kill everything! Chariots!
Oh, I think we're due for a casualty really soon.
The car! Advance! Dookie!
Is that spell actually good against us?
Nagarothi! As you
Round
said,
spells in our favor. We definitely won, but no one's died. Oh, we did. We lost someone. Damn it. Mission failed. Just in time for the army losses. Well, on the field, this is a very good army, for sure.
we have failed! Kill them!
I don't think it really could have taken on that much more, though. Definitely is not going to be able to handle 3 full stacks. Unless it's a lot easier. But yeah, I think it'd be particularly good as long as you go up against, you know, only 1 or 2 stacks at a time. Also, I don't think Okoii leveled up Lightning Strike on this army. We'll have a look after the battle. Well, I guess I don't need to send the save file back, so whatever. 3 casualties. So each chariot lost his 3 casualties. Well, that sucks. And Rakath, he didn't do too bad. He didn't take that much damage. He could certainly use a potion of healing.
We have no
And then we just recover it. Cool. So we're essentially undamaged in that battle. And it looks like Tyrion just sailed out of the port. Alright, now let's have a look at how it's been leveled up. And assess it. So as I said before, it is better in my opinion if you put a wizard in here. I don't think you need any other type of hero. If you want to put a master in there with the spiteful trait, that certainly wouldn't go to waste. But I don't think it's essential. If we have a look over here, nope, he didn't get lightning strike. The cost, I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, that's all fine. Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff here probably would have been useful. I don't think he's leveled up Rakath perfectly, by any means. Especially considering, like, he went with a Scourgerunner Chariot. I mean, he put all his points into Night Lord, which you're not making use of that. But maybe he was thinking about doing that for a different video. Who knows? Who knows? And that's totally fine. This wasn't necessarily built to send in to me as a Doomstack. It was built to be made as a meme. And you know what? It's actually a lot better than some of the Doomstacks that other people send in. Now, in terms of rating it, it's not particularly expensive. It's not inconvenient to recruit. So it's not really consuming your resources. I do think that a Hydra spam might be a little bit better. But this performed really good. The main reason why the Hydra spam would be better is because it can handle walled settlements way better than Scourgerunner Chariots. But out in the field, Scourgerunner Chariots are probably outperforming the Hydras. So, in terms of score, I'd probably give this like 8 out of 10. It's losing all of its points due to being unable to siege, not having a wizard, and that's basically it. If it did have a wizard, and if it was better at sieging, it would, I don't know, 9.5 out of 10. But there's no way you're going to make the Scourgerunner Chariot good at sieging. You basically just have to either auto-resolve it, if the, auto-resolve is way in your favor, or besiege a settlement and hope that they sally out against you. Or bring a siege army to handle all the sieges and just have them deal with the field battles, because it's good at it. Definitely really good. As long as you don't go up against something too small, as in too small of a map going up against too many troops. I'm sure it'll be fine. But I think this is a solid 8 out of 10 army. Performed really well in that situation because it was kind of ideal for it. But yeah, I don't think it would have handled assaulting the walls very well at all. It just would have gotten destroyed at the gates. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Don't forget to check out Okoi's video, link in the description and as the pinned comment. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.